All right, y'all. What's up? So I'm here to ask y'all from this time what y'all think that I should do. So let me tell you what happened. How I'm gonna show you how the devil tried is working right now. So, all right. So the devil used my wife today, and I must say that with her letting him use her, it really made me like upset of what she did, what she done. So let's go into it. So I wake up this morning because we have marriage counseling on how to better conversate with each other to resolve conflict the right way. Instead of just trying to argue our way through of our points, we can listen to each other, right? So as I'm getting ready, I'm in the bathroom, I check my cell phone sometimes because I'm like, I use it like a newspaper. How folks they see on the toilet with the newspaper or my magazine. Sometimes I'll be on in there. I'll be checking my Facebook. I know I'm not the only one, so don't call me weird. I'm just being honest. So anyway, I noticed that I had like notifications, right? I'm like, wow, that's just a lot of notifications. What's it about? I open it and there's two posts. The first one says, hey, I go and talk on, I cheat on my wife and I go on the chat line when I'm at work. Don't tell her though. And it's got a covering mouth emoji. So I'm like, what? And then I see like females and stuff commenting on it. And then I see another one that goes to say that I go and I talk on the chat line, this, that, and the third, blase. Okay, so I'm seeing all the females and a few guys, one guy, he's laughing, he knows me. He's laughing like, he think it's hilarious. He don't believe in God. I don't think he does. Does he? I don't think he does. I'm not sure. I don't remember, because I remember there was another one that didn't believe in God. But he's laughing, he thinks it's funny, which I'm even more offended because I'm not this person. And so I have to go into this counseling because, hey, I'm supposed to be like trying to make things work. So as we want to counselor, she knows what she's done, right? She goes on into it and she she gets she starts digging into me about me being a bad leader, about me it's not even about being a bad leader, it's about exterminating. That's the thing she's trying to put on, because she wants me to exterminate, right? Because she keeps seeing bugs everywhere. So we need to exterminate, right? If we exterminate, if I tell her you have to keep things clean all the time. And that's how you get rid of them also. It's a twofold thing. So anyway, we're gonna pull forward. So I'm listening to try and see where is this coming from, because I had posted online. I was like, look, y'all do know my wife wrote this, right? So as I'm trying to figure out what have I done, why is she saying this? Because I haven't even brought it out yet of what she's done. It's not until the end to where she continues to ridicule me. She continues to belittle me in front of on her feelings. And when we get to the surface of what it was, guess what it was? It was a Vibe Line advertisement that texted me. That's what made her think that. And at this point, I was furious because I'm thinking like, well, is it a female that I talked to a long time ago? Because I have a phone, and you know how when you put your Gmail in, I have two of them. And they keep your contacts in there, right? So I'm thinking like, well, is it someone that was in my contacts that I knew long ago? Could they have like texted me and my wife is upset about that? I had no idea. Then I found out it's because of this Vibe Line text. And then she's like, yeah, it's from yesterday. And she was like, it's from yesterday. And it was at 7:00 at night. And I was like, I was at work. You know what I'm saying? I'm at work. And so she's like, yeah, but you could have did it on your break, which is a good point, right? It's a good point. But with someone who is always suspicious, it's very hard to even you really don't want to even validate that, But I was like, yeah, that could be, but I was like, I wasn't, you feel me? So long story short, we ended up arguing in front of the pastor because my wife is so worked up in her feelings. She's so worked up in her feelings that She don't want to hear nothing. All she's trying to hear is, she don't even say, she didn't never ask me, and she went on my page and did this. So what I want to say is, like, if you had someone break into, if you had someone take your phone, your loved one, the one you trusted, didn't even ask you, did you do anything? Didn't even show you, like, hey, what is this about? Went on your social media, and then, you know what I'm saying, said something really nasty about you in your own words. You know what I'm saying? In your own words, like as though they're you. That's what I'm saying. Impersonating you. Saying that, yeah, I do this, I do that. How will you feel? Because when the pastor left, I was so hurt that I had lost some respect. That whatever thing I thought that she would be honest about, I lost a little respect on her integrity. Because I was like, yo, to do that while I'm asleep. And not only that, that's not even it. To add insult to injury, I've noticed that my wallet, it was not on. So I have a flip phone, right? So I could close it. I got a flip wallet phone. You see that? And in there is my bank card. I noticed my bank card was not in there. She had took my bank card, and I'm pretty sure was going to try and like spend stuff off of it, wherever she had on it, and was going to justify herself by stating the fact, well, you know what, you should never, cheated, so to speak. But I am livid because I've always been honest with her. I've always been honest. The first time I went on the chat line, it wasn't even to meet somebody. I wanted her to see how I feel, because when we first got married, she would get insecure and start doing the worldly things that she'd done before. And she would start talking to guys to make me jealous. And I told her, you doing that, you're playing a man's game, and that's going to run south. You making a man jealous will run south for you. She kept doing this for months. 5 months she kept doing this. Until I had enough, and even calling her baby daddy. Until I had enough. I had enough, and I ended up going on the chat line. I had got a number, but I never used it. I just wanted to show her, how does that feel, doing to others that you have them do it to you. So I was like, okay, well, if she feels like that's okay, then I'm going to show her how it feels to actually know that someone had been talking to somebody. And this is how it happened, though. It happened in such a sort of way that I didn't do it, God did it. So we sitting here watching a movie, right? We're having a good time. Guess what happens? There's the number that I use on the chat line, and that I wrote the paper on, just happened to be beside us. Don't know how it got there. It just happened to be beside us. At this point, my wife notices through the movie, and I seen it there, but I didn't say nothing. I don't know why. I just didn't move it. I just felt like it wasn't a threat. So my wife asked me, she said, what's that number? And I told her, it's a woman's number I got. I told her, it's a woman's number. And I felt uncomfortable. Being this honest, it was like, ooh, I didn't feel good relaying this message. It wasn't like, yeah, it's a number. No, it was like me like having to take a breath, like I got this number, you know what I mean? And so it was like, I told her, like, hey, I got the number, and I got it from off of the chat line, and I didn't even call her. I haven't been calling her. We talked on the line for about 5 minutes, and I got off. You know what I mean? And I told her that this was months ago, right? I told her that, and I said, this is because you kept disrespecting me and hurting me, and I wanted you to see that your actions are hurtful. And the minute I told her this, she ends up going and telling me that she was talking that she was also talking to folks before this even happened. Before I even went on, that she said she felt convicted because she said she had been having conversations with men and everything. You know what I mean? With men. And so at this point, I'm like, wow, really? Wow. Thanks for the honesty, but it was just like, in my mind, I was like, you wasn't going to tell me what you was about to do until you heard that I have done a bad thing. So it made me think. And so once again, those are the only times I have never seriously, I've never seriously inquired someone while with my wife. But the fact that she was gonna take my card, and the fact that she didn't talk to me. My wife makes assumptions. She don't talk to you. Like if she think you stole something from her, it's not that she thinks, it's that she knows. You know what I mean? Even the things that she didn't see you, she be like, you did it. You know what I mean? So whatever she think you are, you are. She's one of those, and that's kind of like, I don't know. I don't want to say this word, but I feel like that's what it is because they don't really, they're insensitive. So that's like a narcissistic behavior, attitude, you feel me? But anyway, I'm here. I'm at the Plasma Center. I'm about to go. And I'm just like, the question was, what would y'all do at this point? Like, if your spouse did this and you're absolutely innocent and you're hurt and you're upset, I'm really upset about this because it means I can't trust her. And I can't trust her. It's like certain things she can't be a part of. So, yeah. Let me know what you would do. Thanks.